Hey, it's Goose. We're talking UTV spring kits. Here's the things I need to know when you call. Your make and model of the car, the shock style that's on it, what manufacturer, if it's a single spring or two springs, what you're doing with it, if it's a terrain or racing or trail riding, what we're doing, and tell me a little bit about what you don't like about it. If it's G'ing out, if it's bottoming out, if it flies funny, all the things that you don't like so we can tailor a specific kit to your needs. All right, let's start with tender kits. Everybody likes to save a few bucks. Let's just do the uppers. Let's get some ride quality back and our height back. If you've got a single spring setup, I can't do a tender kit for you because it's not optimized for that. We're not using everything we can. So if you've got a single spring setup like in a Yamaha or the front of a Razor, then we're gonna have to go to a complete spring kit, something like this where you're getting an upper and a lower and hardware and lockout rings and all the cool stuff that you need. Let's talk about if you can do tenders. If you're just replacing the upper spring only, that's where we're gonna get into this. We're gonna have a nice progressive upper spring for the front. It'll just go into place what you got. You won't need a spring compressor. You can do all this at the house. The rear, we're going to a taller spring, so you've got room for a lockout. That is included. This can separate, it can slide over the body. You can do all this at the house too. That's the nice thing about our spring kits is we've designed them to not need a spring compressor. You know, if you got a buddy that can help hold it or stick it in a vise, you can get all this on at home. All right, so let's do a quick wrap up of why do I need to use a PAC Trail Series spring kit for my UTV. What are we doing different? What makes us super cool? We're made in America. We've spent the time testing. We've spent the time hammering out what's useful to your exact car. What terrain we're doing. We've got so many different kits and we can get you tuned up in the right direction. It's not just an off the internet, this should work setup. So that's why we're asking so much feedback from you of what am I doing? Where's it working? And also, we love the feedback once you get it in the field. You're like, man, this really worked. I wish it did this a little different because new cars are always coming out. New terrains, we're always branching out into new stuff. So we love to get the feedback from the end user of this is what I liked about it. I'd also like to do this, or on my next car, I'd like to do it a little different. So quality parts, made in America, the time spent testing to get you really tuned up, and we're a great price. We're a spring manufacturer. For 100 years, we've made valve springs to suspension springs. We're in everything. It's a super nice piece, great quality, great price. It's gonna be great for you.